Good evening. All right, hopefully this one will post. I didn't realize the one I did yesterday didn't post until this morning when I went to post the tarot reading. And I was kind of bummed about that. I was like, doesn't seem, nobody watched my video. Not like I'm so vain I need you to watch my videos, my uploads, but it just seemed odd to like go from what I had to nothing, and now I know why. There was nothing there to watch. Surprise! Funny how that works. So today I'm really tired. Just for a warning, I probably say that every time I get on here, don't I? I have a few tropes. Today, what a wacky day. So it was just like business as usual. I got up and I got a late start. Did the tarot pull this morning, and was kind of racking my brain about it. Going, I felt like it was the right thing, but sorry, that's a notice. Speaking of work, that possibly may get me work back, but we'll see. Anyway, checka. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the tarot thing. I pulled the cards and I was like, well, this is it. I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it, is you have to go with your gut and what you see at the moment. And after, and I had mentioned, I said, later I'll get another layer of this, and I did, and I posted that in the comments of the tarot reading. And then all day long I kept kicking myself going, man, did I just really miss it on that tarot pull? Because it seemed a little off from obvious, right? What I had put forward, which was the obvious thing, the obvious meaning of the cards was make no decision, let the path unfold in front of you, and make your judgments, when you have more information, essentially. But what I said was, have faith in your decisions and know that something will happen in the future. You don't know what. Which is kind of weird to say. And it's just been bugging me all day long. And then, end of the day, I had to have some correspondence about a business issue and this, that, and the other. Long story short, I ended up having to make a decision for which I do not know what the outcome will be. And I was shocked, like at the end of the correspondence, there was, an email involved, a couple of emails involved, and some texting and a long phone conversation. And after I got off the phone, I was standing there and like, oh, that was the tarot pull. That was it. It was like I made this choice, but I'm making a choice based without having any evidence that it's going to have this outcome, that outcome, or the other. I mean, it's like any variety of outcomes. But the reading this morning was very clearly indicating, take the leap of faith. You're going to make this choice in good faith, and trust yourself. And trust that obviously trust that the best thing is going to happen. How interesting! This is why I find tarot interesting, is because it is based on your intuition. We're not talking about divining the future. The cards aren't telling me, well, you need to do da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and this is going to happen. That's not the way I work with them anyway. I work with them in terms of patterns, human behavior, and when you're working with your own intuition, you're pulling, you're working with currents within yourself that you may be unaware of. You might not recognize at first that they're influencing you, and so those currents actually influence your interpretation of the cards. So it's a psychological game. It's really cool. That's kind of that's kind of really what's been on my mind. Weekend ahead of me, then more time closing up shop at work, stripped out the office, filed everything that was scattered. I said yesterday there were piles of papers across the floor. Well, it's all filed. Part of the reason they weren't filed is because I didn't have any space in my filing cabinet. And guess what? I now have space in my filing cabinet. I won't tell you what I threw away. I didn't throw anything away. I just moved it to a different drawer. But yeah, I got that done, and I will be working on budget projections for a zero budget next year, next fiscal year, and tarping the place probably Monday. Interesting. Okay. But what does music have to offer? And that's where my mind and my heart really are right now. Because I can offload all of that stuff about the day. So I just got back from a walk. It's a beautiful walk. It was lightly raining. It's very warm outside, gray and cloudy. There were lots of birds, and a crow was talking to me. Namaste. Thank you. See you next time.